Hello beautiful people, welcome back to the channel. Don't forget to click on the subscribe button to subscribe and also stay tuned for more entertainment videos. Well guys, Nollywood actress Toyin Abraham has actually surprised many of her fans and also surprised many social media users as she go all out to support her husband Kolawole Ajeyemi and even vouch for him things he can do and things he can't do. Well, Toyin Abraham, in a recent interview that she actually granted before the premiere of a movie she actually gave an in-depth insight into a marriage and also about a career. She revealed how the relationship between her and her husband has been able to survive all public criticisms and backlash. Well, Toyin Abraham had explained the type of working relationship she shares with her husband, and she also vouched that her husband can never cheat on her nor impregnate another woman. She even made it known that she never had any decision of having a joint account with her husband Kolawole Ajeyemi. She said both her and her husband have their separate accounts and they support each other when the need arises. Toyin Abraham made it known that it's not really easy to manage a marriage, most especially with so much public glare, but she said she's now matured and she knows that marriage is just like going to school to read medicine or law, and the one will never graduate. So she said that her husband, she has maintained a relationship and she has worked, both her and her husband has worked to maintain trust in their relationship. She talked on how much she trusts her husband so much. She talks about how much she trusts her husband and how she decides that no matter what anybody says, she trusts her husband so much. She even said her husband also trusts her. She said her husband is always truthful to her, and that is the reason why when anyone calls her and tells her that, oh, they saw her husband with one woman or one thing, she said she would just say no problem and reply to such allegations by asking that, do they want to see him with a guy? He said she has committed everything to God, most especially her marriage, but then she knows that her husband will never ever impregnate anybody, and she knows that he will never marry a second wife. She said it's not easy because many people from the public are actually expecting so much from a marriage, and everybody on social media always try to act like they are holy, but then she knows and trusts her husband. Her husband will never put her to shame, public shame, by impregnating another woman or marrying a second wife. So after she spoke about this in the interview, she also talked about her relationship with her husband's first daughter, that is her stepdaughter Temitope. In the interview, she described her stepdaughter as a non-problematic girl that she loves so much. She said her husband alone is a good man and is the best thing that has ever happened to her after Christ. She said through her husband she has become a mother, and she said that when a man treats one right, then naturally the person is also committed into treating his kids well. She said her husband's daughter, Temitope, is the best daughter she would ever wish for. She's stressless, she's not problematic, and she loves her brother Iri so much and takes good care of him. Nollywood actress even made it known that it was when she became a married woman, that is when she tried to adjust some certain things about herself. Meanwhile, in the recent interview, the previous one she had with TVC, she explained how both her and her husband don't really work together. That whenever her husband wants her to work on his film, then her husband invites her, pays her the way he pays all the actors and actresses, and sometimes she said she does not even collect the money after all. He is a husband. She even made it known that whenever she needs her husband in a movie as well, she said she also invites her husband over and they act like actors and actresses, but once in a while when emotions arise, she said she can just all game on set and make sure that that does not really get into the line of their work like distraction. She said she does not like to distract her husband. She said she does the things she's supposed to do and leave the set and not stay with her husband because she also have all the things to do. Meanwhile, this Nollywood actress, in the interview she had with TVC, she also shared bad news to many of her fans who were actually expecting that the Nollywood actress would be welcoming a second child this year because they already saw every proof and evidence that Toyin Abraham was pregnant from being swollen, having a swollen face, and also having baby bump, and also looking so stressed at the premiere of King of Thieves. Many of our fans already know that the Nollywood actress is actually pregnant with a second child, and they were expecting the Nollywood actress to give birth to her second child, and then many will congratulate her. But it's quite sad. Just after many were actually expecting Toyin Abraham's baby bump to grow, they noticed that the Nollywood actress is just coming back normal, and she was even stressing herself so much as the Ijakumo movie. And many questioned the reason why the actress is stressing the baby, not knowing that Nollywood actress already lost a child. And she made this known in the TVC interview that she lost a baby, and she knows that God give it and God take it. That God is going to give her the baby that will stay. Said she wants to take it, to give birth to 2 or 3 and close up, and she still intends to give birth to more baby if God give her the opportunity to become pregnant again. So the sad news, she dropped a bombshell for many of our fans out there, and they were actually sad. She talked about a lot of things about a movie, and also recently she just premiered a movie of which there are many high dignitaries who actually attended this premiere, and she just released the movie in cinema. So this Nollywood actress Toyin Abraham has gone all out to vouch and support her husband, and talks about how much she trusts him so much. Meanwhile, guys, if you could all recall that in the middle of this year, there was a little rumored marital crisis in Kolawole Ajeyemi's home between him and Toyin Abraham about his complaints that Toyin Abraham does not come home, and most times she walks out late at night, and also she does not really go to church. Well, this was made known by the popular Gist Lover, and Gist Lover made it known that Kolawole Ajeyemi actually complained to a friend, and a friend told a friend, and it got to Gist Lover blog that the man is not really comfortable with Toyin not going to church, and also with the fact that she stays late at night whenever she's working on set. And this rumored marital crisis, is coming just after JC Skills and Funke Akindele's marriage crashed. JC announced their separation on social media, and just after a lot of fans are still in the sad emotions of JC Skills and Funke Akindele's marital crisis, the Toyin Abraham and her husband's marital crisis actually came up. Many fans felt like it's too much to bear, because these are the people that they are looking up to, that their couple goals are very great in the Nollywood industry. And what exactly is happening? Why is their marriage crashing? So there were rumored marital crisis in Toyin Abraham's home in the middle of this year, of which Toyin Abraham's management had to release a report that everything is going on well, and Toyin Abraham and her husband are good, they are not separated, and also that whenever Toyin Abraham stays late at night and she does not come home, that means she's working on set or movie location, and that everything is going on well. There is no reason for both Toyin Abraham and her husband to fight at all. So earlier this year, Toyin's marriage was already rumored to have a lot of crisis, and also it was said that her husband Kolawole Ajeyemi was actually seen in an hotel with a lady, and that is how he comes and go, always putting on an hoodie. All this was revealed by the popular Gist Lover. So many already know that Kolawole Ajeyemi might be cheating on his wife, or he is not. But now Toyin Abraham has given a final say that she trusts her husband so much, and she knows that her husband will never impregnate another woman nor marry a second wife. Well, guys, that's all for today's Gist. Don't forget to like and comment. Thank you. Bye.